afternoon, everyone. I'm just popping in because I want to do a giveaway once I hit 250 subbies. I've got a wee little package together here that will be the prize, and to enter all you have to do is be a subscriber, like this video and make a comment. Please share the video so that I can get a few more subscribers in here to go towards this, because that would just be amazing. What will be in the package will be stuff from when I did the video on aging ephemera. So I've tied it together. This is vice binding, the sort that they get in America without the folded over edges that we get here. At least that's what it said when I bought it. On top here is a floating pocket that I've made, and I made this as one of the tags when we had the tag challenge that Artie Mays, Andrea and Tracie Fox, Love Junk Journals, did about a month or so ago. The papers at the back here and on the card here are all from the same kit that Tracie made, called Tattered Paint, and that I will link below. That's in her Etsy shop. This wee little saying here is one of G's from Happiness in Crafting, and the rest of the stuff comes from My Porch Prints. And the reason I brought this was obviously because of the thistles and living in Scotland, and I just love the colouring. I really do. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. On the back it's just plain, so you can either put paper on the back so that, you know, it can just be clipped into your journal, or you can stick it down. It's really up to you what you'd like to do with it. There's a wee stencil here. This stencil has got some pretty little hummingbirds from, and it's from Glitzcraft. That's my friend Leona, her group and company, and she started that quite a few years ago. And they're beautiful stencils, and I thought this would be lovely because you can just use parts of this in your journals. You could just use the flowers here, or you can use the hummingbirds separately, or you can use the whole lot in your journals. Now here is a bundle of ephemera that I've got together, book pages, and here we have some German music paper. Then I've put in some pieces from Alice in Wonderland, because I know that Alice in Wonder is very, very popular at the moment. A lot of people like doing Alice journals. There are some pictures in here somewhere, and these are very, very old. You can see I'm not going to undo this because that's how it came. This is where she's grown to 9 feet high, and there's a frog there. These images, they're just iconic, aren't they? But as you can see, some of them are very, very vintage and very old, so they will need, you know, taken care of when you put them in. If you're going to use these as a page, I would suggest putting washi tape, clear washi tape or something on the sides so that it doesn't get damaged. This is a page from a cookery book. I mean, I love this kitchen. I popped this one in and this one because a lot of the ladies love the reminiscence type ladies, and I thought they would be lovely because you could colour these if you wanted to, or just keep them as they are. But I thought they had quite a lot of scope. I've tried to cover quite a lot of different things in here to give you quite a different things. This is from Pilgrim's Brothers. We've got a beautiful church here. Then this comes out of a medical advisor, and it's got a beautiful print on the back as well. There's a puppy. I know a lot of you love your dogs, my mum particularly. I thought this was absolutely gorgeous. Marine animals. I thought it was absolutely stunning, that page. I really did. And dragonflies, because we all love our bugs. Another one of that. Here's a butterfly. This is a peacock butterfly. Now these are around here in Hawaii, and they are absolutely gorgeous. They are absolutely beautiful, and we get a lot of them around here. We're very, very lucky on that. There's a very old print here of a primrose. I'm actually on the back of that. It's actually told how to make primrose tea. And then I've popped a couple of Edith Holden in here. They seem to have got separated up when I was going through them. So there's 3 Edith Holden in there, because I know in some places you cannot get hold of Edith Holden. Obviously in the UK we're very, very lucky that we can do that. There's some more of these botanicals. Now this is out of a book that I've got by Terry. It's, let me just get the Henry Terry, a Victorian flower album, and a few of the ladies have been using this. I've seen Joey DeFee use it, and it's beautiful inside. So I've popped one of these in. I actually used this particular one out of my book on this that I did for the tag challenge, and he's down here. It's just a lovely book. It's one that, you know, you like Edith Holden, that you'd love to get hold of and have. Pictures here, and there's more dogs on the back. I know how much people like their dogs. That's a children's page. That's another one out of the same book by Terry. A wee Daddy Longlegs up in the corner. These are just really, really beautiful. I thought this would be fabulous for a Christmas journal, where the Christmas trees go. I thought that was absolutely beautiful. There's a bird here, a hopo. As I say, I've tried to put a little bit of everything in. Most journals you want botanicals or animals or birds, so I've tried to put a bit of each in. Vintage music sheet. And these are just plain pages. These I've also tried to put in a couple of plain pages, but different colours, you know, in their tanning, so that you've got some that are very dark and some a bit lighter. So if you decide to do some collage work, you've got the colours for your collage work. Now this, I've got a couple of these, and they are really, really lovely. This was the 29th of July 1981, when the Prince of Wales and Lady Diana Spencer got married, and I thought this would be a lovely thing to pop in as well. So I'm popping this in. It's an airmail letter, as you can see, size blank, so you would have written on there and then turn it over and glued on it. 20p cost in those days. It costs a lot more now. And then I've also put in, from doing the other video on aging ephemera, this is the newsprint, or chip paper as you call it. This is what you'd have your fish and chips wrapped up in, and it's wonderful for printing off to use in your journals with ephemera. It gives a lovely colour, and it looks aged and it feels aged, particularly for things like receipts. If you watch my video on aging ephemera, which was one of Tracie's other challenges, you will see that I did this. There's about 12 sheets I think there, and there's some journal paper that I've taken out of an old journal, and that will be in there too. So I've really tried to sort of think about different things that you might like, particularly if you're starting out. A lot of people have said to me recently that they don't have stencils, or they can't get hold of Mrs. Holden. So I think I've tried to cover everything, a little bit of everything, and I'm hoping that you will help me to share this video, to get people to come along and subscribe, and get me up past the 250 subbies. Now, while we're talking about subbies, there's the Race to 1000 going on as well at the moment, that I've just done a video on Sunday morning. And this, at the moment, I'm just talking about my dear friend Wendy Townsend. I will link her in the description. Go to her YouTube and subscribe for me, please. She only had 19 subscribers yesterday morning, and it would be lovely to give her a boost. You know, when you're first starting out on YouTube, it's really, really difficult to get people to watch your videos. She's done a beautiful video on a file folder, and the file folder has the most gorgeous image of an owl on it, and she's done a waterfall of tags and some beautiful, beautiful crafting, and I would love you to go and see it. So if you wouldn't mind going and subbing to our Wendy as well, I would love that. So good luck, everybody. The other thing that will be going in this parcel package, which I haven't put in yet, is deli paper. It's in a box, and I didn't want to go digging boxes out this morning. So I will put some deli paper in. Just remember, if you're printing with deli paper, to adhere it to a backing sheet first. The best thing to do is to get sort of 120 or 160 card and tape it to that. But then when you put it through, it prints beautifully. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on my next video. Thank you. Bye.